Well, I hope everybody, excuse me, hope everybody had a great Thursday. We are getting ready to shut this week down again, folks. All ready to Thursday night, um, and the weekend is almost here. And these days are just flying off. I mean, just flying right now, flying. Sorry, I'm texting my wife real fast. All right, sorry, I'm back. All right, so yeah, these the weeks are just going by so quick. Boom, boom, boom. They're over with. You get here, it's Monday, and then before you know it, it's Thursday, and then you know the weekend again. It's almost here. So, what do you guys got going on this weekend? You got anything going on that's going to be fun or anything like that? Let's see. Saturday, I'm traveling up to Kansas to see my son Kate play. At He plays at 1 o'clock. So it'll be a long day for me. I'm going to leave early in the morning and I'll come back late at night. So it'll be a long day. And then Sunday, depending on the weather, I'll be doing a lot of work around the house. And I've been getting ready. I've been doing a lot of work around you know me, I do a lot of work anyway. When I'm not at work, I'm working. So um, yeah, I'm trying to get the house ready for Thanksgiving. The dogs are continuing to bring a lot. My dogs, folks, have absolutely destroyed. I got a big backyard, but they absolutely have destroyed it. There's holes everywhere. I mean, there are massive holes. I mean, it looks like they're trying to dig down to China or something because there are so many holes in the yard. So I've got to go at some point, got to go get some dirt and bring it in and fill these holes in. And then I got to get chicken wire and put it down because they'll dig it back up if I don't. So but anyway, I'm trying to get my house ready for Thanksgiving, and I did a lot of cleaning out of my carport today, my garage area, moved stuff down to the shed. So I've been busy doing that. Yesterday, I took off work. I had a lot going on, similar stuff, but I did some work over at their rental property as well. So I've just been real busy. Um, but this weekend, it doesn't slow down. Like I say, I really don't have time to go to this football game. I really don't. But, I haven't been I went up earlier to see him play a game earlier in the season, and, they got, weather canceled because of weather, so it's now or never. So I've gotta go this weekend. Not only that, but, um, what was I gonna say? Dadgummit, I lost my train. Y'all know me, I lose my train of thought all the time. But anyway, I've gotta go up there and see him, and for this, I mean, I'm looking forward to doing that, but I just have so much going on. It's hard for me to get away. That's what it is. Hard for me to get away. So, trying to think if anything else is going on. What about you guys? Have you guys got anything going on this weekend? Of course, the tomorrow night for sports fans and people who enjoy like boxing and whatnot, we got Mike Tyson, and Jake Paul fighting. So you've got so what's it, 60-year-old Mike Tyson, who looks great for his age. I mean, let me just face it, this dude looks phenomenal. He looks jacked. And then you got, I think, 28-year-old maybe, not Logan Paul, but this Jake Paul kid. If this were Mike Tyson in his 20s and it were even, I would say not even a match. But it could be interesting. Mike Tyson at 60 still looks jacked. He can still take a punch. I would be surprised if there's an actual one. It is a exhibition match. The gloves are bigger than they normally would be, heavier. So nobody's going to win this fight. This is a pure money grab for both of them. I mean, it's just genius because people are going to watch it. It's free. Well, it's not free, but it's Netflix. It's going to be on Netflix. So, I mean, people are going to watch it, and both of these guys are making millions of dollars. Jake Paul has never fought a good boxer before. Okay, he never has. He's fought like people he knew he could beat, but he's won. He's undefeated. I mean, I'll have to give that. Look, you have to beat your level of competition, and he's undefeated. So with that said, it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. Of course I've got to watch it. I mean, I grew up in the 80s when Mike Tyson was an absolute beast. That dude could not be, man, the fight should be over with that quick. But I also witnessed Tyson later in his career when he was, biting Evander Holyfield's ear off, and just not the same fighter. So, I don't know if you remember or not, but Tyson had a fight against, who was it? Floyd Mayweather a few years ago, and it was an exhibition fight as well, and it was a draw. I think this will be a draw. That's what I think. I think it'll be a draw. I don't think anybody will win. I think this is purely for money. I don't think either one will win the fight. But I'll tell you what, with Mike Tyson, even at 60, he's got power. He connects. Woo, it could be over with for Jake Paul, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's all about money. The longer it goes, I think the more money they make. So I think that's the whole purpose of this. Both of them will make millions off of it. But anyway, so another big rain event's heading our way. This big rain event will be here on Sunday night. Okay. Well, maybe Sunday afternoon, but into Sunday night. Another big rain event coming in. And folks, we went from this just incredibly warm and dry October weather pattern to this not in November. Now, November is not typically one of our wettest months of the year. It's not one of our driest, but it's not one of our wettest months. We've already had over 7 inches of rain. We're third wettest on record. And with this next rain event coming in on Sunday, we're easily going to pass it and be the wettest. So we might as well say this will be the wettest in November on the record. It's just not official yet. So that's what, we got to look forward to on Sunday. Could be some severe weather too. There's a lot of missing elements, but this storm system is so strong. It's very similar to the last couple of systems that we've had impacts from. The location, the strength, everything. So to me, it just looks like a good area of heavy rain and maybe a couple severe storms here and there. So that's what I'm looking at. But anyway, more heavy rain. My pond is full of water, and it will continue to fill up. I really didn't need it to fill up with water. I needed to clean it out before it filled up, and a couple years from now, it'll dry up again. So let's see here. Our Colbert, Oklahoma meteorologist or weather watcher, Eric Pridemore, says it's now definitely 55 degrees. I'm glad to hear it's definitely double nickels, as I call it, Eric, and chilly there in Colbert. And we had to be indoors as we need rain coming this Sunday. Well, we can never turn down rain, especially in this part of the country, and we still need to fill up our lakes. So they're getting full now. So we're not gonna turn the rain down, but we're actually really in good shape now as far as rain goes. As a matter of fact, I don't think we're even in a drought category anymore, which is good. But we can't get too carried away. This is the La Nina weather pattern, and La Nina brings a lot of extreme weather. We can go from this to the polar opposite, just like we were in October. I mean, you're active now. It's just a crazy active jet stream. And then we can get into December, January, and February, not see a drop of rain. It's just the way La Nina is. But I think we're going to see some bouts of some really cold weather. So, yeah, Ty, Penguin, to me, I watched the whole series. It was incredible. I mean, just from start to finish. I mean, the acting was great. The storytelling was great. I liked how they didn't make this a real comic book type villain type series. I liked how you saw the development and the coldness of his character and how ruthless he could be at the very end there. And I think it's really cool that they're going to bridge that into the next Batman movie that's coming up. So that's really cool. I know, Ralph, that's a good question. I haven't looked, but I can look real fast. So let's see here. Wichita Falls lake levels. And no, I know it's not Wichita Falls, but all right. So the city of Wichita Falls. Oh, that's not correct. This is as of Monday, October the 14th. That's not correct. All right. Let me find one that's correct. That's not correct here. So, all right. So November the 11th, combined lake levels are at 70.8%. So 70.8%. That tells you how far down we were. Listen, we received 7 inches of rain in 1 week. And a lot of that was runoff And it should have ran right off into the lakes. The rivers came up, everything came up, and the lakes just so dry. So we need more. So I did not see Batman 2022. I did not see it. I'm gonna go back and watch it. See, I didn't want. I'm a big Batman fan, but I don't want. I heard that Robert Pattinson did not do a good job, and it was real boring and long, and just not a good Batman. So I just didn't watch it. But I'm gonna go back and watch it. So, but to answer your question, Ralph, a little bit over 70% combined. So that's what's what. Tomorrow is Friday. Oh yeah, I know Amon Carter's full. There's been a ton of rain over there, and there were really never. I don't think Amon Carter ever got super dry. I mean, it did get dry, but not like Arrowhead and Kickapoo. They both just missed out on all the rain last year. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it then, Ty. I'm going to. I just took too many people's words for it, so I didn't watch it. I need to go back and watch it though. So tomorrow we have our annual turkey drive. It's the News Channel 6 turkey drive. And we'll be at Walmart on Lawrence from 6 a.m. in the morning until 6:30 in the evening. I won't be there that whole time. I mean, there'll be people there. I will be there probably around 4:30, and I'll do live weather, and then I'll leave from there when it's over with around 6:30. So you just go and you buy frozen turkeys. You donate it. I think it goes to Faith Mission. Not only turkeys, we're taking frozen hams, any non-perishables as well. Awesome. It's an awesome thing that we get to do every year. So, man, it's fun to get to interact with the people and talk to the people, and that's always a good time. So, looking forward to that. And it doesn't look cold. So, I remember one year I went out there and it was freezing. It was windy, it was cold, and we had snow flurries. And that was the most miserable turkey drive I have ever. A matter of fact, you couldn't stand out in it. I had to sit inside of my car and hit with the heat on while it was between weather hits. It was so cold. So, but anyway, yeah, my night's going pretty good. Jaden will be there in the morning, and then like around lunchtime, Cameron will be there with me in the afternoon. He'll be shooting my live shot. He'll be shooting my weather segment there. So yeah, he'll be there, but Jaden will not. He will be there earlier in the day, just not with me. And then tomorrow night we got our first round of playoff action, high school football playoff action here in Wichita Falls Memorial, formerly known as Ryder. And I will probably forever think of it as that because, I mean, just I associate the two are the same. They take on the team from El Paso. Usually those teams from El Paso coming in are not very good. They'll be 12-0, and then they'll come up here and we'll just beat them by 50 points. Yeah, it's really unfair, to be honest about it. They had those guys from El Paso have to drive all the way from El Paso to here to play. I don't know why they don't rezone things. I know it's real desolate down there, but man, they need to rezone that. That's ridiculous. It's just no way those guys can compete with us. So I think years ago they used to be pretty good, but they're not that good anymore. So I do expect Memorial to get their first official playoff win tomorrow night. And then they'll go on their, have to go on the road then after that, and then they'll go a couple of rounds, 2-3 rounds, and then, hopefully be able to extend it to the fourth. They don't really play anybody really good usually until they get to like the third or fourth round. So that's when it really gets tough. See, I thought it was an 8-hour drive from here to El Paso. I could be wrong. I was thinking it was 8. But we'll be there in the afternoon, Corey, if you want to come on out and see us. So. Trying to think if there's anything else going on right now. I've never been to El Paso, Corey, not once. Just never had a reason to go down there. So, as a matter of fact, as far southwest as I've ever gone is like Midland, Odessa, and that was it. So, usually if I'm going to travel through Texas, it's usually down over towards the Dallas area. I've only been to Houston one time in my whole life. I've been down to the Waco, Tyler area before, but usually in Austin and those areas a few times. But usually I just go to the Dallas Fort Worth area, or sometimes I'll make a trip north up towards Amarillo. But and I love been to Lubbock a few times, but I've just never been down there to Southwest Texas. I hear it's nice though. There's pretty areas down there. I had a friend that lived there for a while, and actually a friend from back home that moved there, and he said it was really nice. He said he and his wife really liked it there. So I don't know. It might be something good. I don't know. Sorry, my eye is itching here. Allergies, I guess. I don't know. But all I know is everything around my house is so dirty right now. We just didn't have rain for weeks on end, and everything was real dry and dusty. Now everything is muddy, and there's just mud and dirt everywhere. So anyway, they're about to redo some of our weather office here, which is good. I'm excited because we this weather set you see here, and behind me is ancient. I mean, this thing is old. I've been here for over 15 years, and this was here when I first got here. This same weather set, and I think they built this maybe in 2004. Maybe it is so old. But sets are expensive. I really I wish that my general manager would just let me and the weather team just design it and build it. I mean, I could build this myself. I could build us a set myself. I don't need somebody to come in. I mean, I could probably even utilize a lot of what we have here now and just add some lights to it, and maybe reshape some things here and build some new things, and we could make it look really good. But they're probably not going to let me do that. But I'd like to. But I don't. Man, I don't have time for that. I'm in the middle of remodeling 2 homes right now. I don't really have time for anything. And I got Thanksgiving coming up, and I'm gonna be off that whole week for Thanksgiving. And I'm gonna say this right now, folks. I'm gonna say it right now. Y'all better miss me. I'm being petty here, but y'all better miss me. And I'm not. Hey, look. I have nothing against any other weather people in this market. We're all friends. It's all friendly competition. Well, I wouldn't say we're friends, but I mean, I don't really know them outside of Lexi, and I've met Michael a couple of times, but I don't know them like know them real well to call them friends. But I certainly have no hate or anything like that towards any of them. But when Michael Bowling is gone over there at Channel 3, you guys on social media post missing the heck out of that dude. When I'm gone, nobody says anything at all. Crickets. So y'all better be posted on Facebook. Where is Ken Johnson when I'm gone for a week? Because I'm really just kidding, but that is kind of funny though. So this one was on a Spark of the Falls, formerly Wichita Whisperers, and matter of fact, I had to chime in on it. I was, like I say, I wasn't trying to be petty. I really don't think that way. But they were complaining. A bunch of people were complaining about the weather situation at KFDX, and I don't know what their situation is over there. But Michael's been off apparently for the last week, I guess. And we all have time we have to take off. We could be sick, I don't know, but we have vacation. We can be gone for a little bit. I have 4 weeks of paid vacation. I'm assuming he probably has 2 to 3 down there. I don't know. But I've been here a long time. So, I had to chime in and say, well, you guys do have another option, just saying. And of course I was being serious, but I wasn't being serious, if that makes sense. So, but anyway, you guys better miss me when I'm gone. But anyway, for the whole Thanksgiving, I'll be off that whole week. And we'll be, my parents are coming in from Mississippi. My wife's daughter's coming in from North Carolina. So we'll do it upright. We'll have a big feast. I'm sure that Kelly's sister and her family will come over, and I'm sure that Weatherman Cam will be there. Jade may be there, and you never know who else is going to show up. So most of the time, it's myself and my wife and those dogs. All of our dogs here at the house. Jordan will be there sometimes, but he's an adult, so he kind of comes and goes as pleases. But our house will go from just crickets to all of a sudden real active, and then it'll go back to crickets again. So I hate my parents have to make that. My parents are both in their 80s. Well, my mom will be 80 in February. My dad is in his 80s, and they're making a long drive from Mississippi. So I hate that they have to do that, but it's just the way it is, and they understand it. So, but anyway, well, it is time for the news. Time for me to go get ready. And thank you, Ty, for the nice word of encouragement there. I know. Again, I wasn't really being that serious. I was really just kidding. So somebody probably took it. Somebody probably took that with thinking that oh, Ken's a bad guy or something like that. I don't know, but somebody you can't make people happy, and not everybody happy. Sometimes somebody's gonna be mad about something, right? But anyway. All right, guys, I've got to go and get dressed here for the newscasts. We're going to talk about rain tonight, and I'll talk about rain tomorrow, but not until Sunday. So the next couple of days looks pretty good. All right, guys, y'all have a great night.